It's time now for at least in local news. In the news, the Wayne County School System states that due to icy road conditions, all Wayne County schools will remain closed for students and staff today. All extracurricular activities scheduled for today have been canceled as well. Decision regarding Friday, they state, will be forthcoming. The county offices are closed as well. They state after consulting with road superintendent, sheriff, and EMA director, they believe driving conditions may still be dangerous today due to continued freezing temperatures, and they anticipate that any melting today will refreeze overnight, making road conditions hazardous. As a result, all county offices will remain closed on Thursday. They aim to resume normal operations on Friday, weather permitting, and they please encourage your staff to stay off the roads for their safety. If any employees need assistance, they should reach out to their department heads for support. And that the statement from the county office yesterday. The advisory today, if you're traveling, to slow down and be aware of the ice on the road, and that's the caution today. You're advised to slow down, reduce your speed, and leave plenty of space between you and the car in front of you. Brake gently, avoid slamming on brakes, which can cause your car to skid. And they ask you to be careful on bridges and overpasses. They state these areas freeze first, and don't use cruise control or overdrive. These features can be dangerous on icy roads. Wear your seatbelt, slow down, be aware of the patchy ice areas on the roads. Many people got stuck in the snow Wednesday. Tow trucks were very busy yesterday, out in full force as many found themselves stuck and needed help getting out. Again, schools and county offices closed today. School system says they'll make a decision about Friday sometime today. They stay tuned to their school's website. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news, City of Jesup commissioners met Tuesday at City Hall. They moved the meeting up to 5 p.m. to avoid the bad weather. City Manager Nick Ellis and DDA Director Kara Lopez update the commissioners on FEMA. Lopez says they have meetings once a week with FEMA, and they're still receiving funds from Tropical Storm Debbie and the latest Hurricane Helene. Lopez says FEMA says the city should receive anywhere from 75% to 100% reimbursement. The city has a lot of debris still to get rid of, and the discussion on Tuesday was to chip it away or burn it. They're still seeking prices to chip it away. Most commissioners against the burning, so they asked the DDA director to seek more prices and report back to them at their next meeting. Under board appointments, the city has appointed 4 people to the Historic Preservation Board. They have 4 appointments on the board from the City of Jesup. Again, they had 4 volunteers, and they approved those appointments on Tuesday evening. The 4 city representatives on that board will be Courtney Tyre, Melba Murphy, Kelly O'Quinn, and Juanita Smith. The city voted 5-0 to approve the new communication system that's been proposed and discussed at several meetings, including a work session. The vote was unanimous. The city's cost around $166,050, includes a new tower to be put up and equipment. They state the new tower will be located around the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. Under public participation, Tyrone Johnson on hand asking the commissioners to look and see if their TIA money or LMIG money could be used for city sidewalks. Johnson told the commissioners he's conducted his own study and found that a lot of areas in the city need sidewalks or need to complete the sidewalks that they began. Ralph Hickok says it's an important issue for the city and they need to discuss it further and advise that they put it on the city agenda for the next meeting. Have engineer Bill Schumann on hand to find out whether they can use the funds or not for city sidewalks. Christina Delegal on hand with a report on Family Connection. She's the executive director. She informed the commissioners on the many services they provide and wanted to partner with the city in some of their programs. City also looking into increasing the fees for commercial garbage pickup. They state they've not increased those fees in over 30 years. And the City of Jesup Environmental Services Director Patrick Martin on hand with the proposal and information. The proposal is to increase the price from $85 to $120 a month. The mayor and commissioner is expected to vote at their next meeting, but they state they will give a 60-day notice to its customers about the increase before they implement the increase. Fire Chief Josh Huffman on hand asking to repair their fire rescue truck. That was approved to a cost of $55,000, and the city voted to put its CD renewal into a Georgia One fund. They state there's no penalty for early withdrawal, and the interest rate is higher than they currently have at a local bank. That approved on a unanimous vote, and let's look at your Tuesday City Council meeting. Jury selection resumes today in Glenn County in the federal case against former DA Jackie Johnson, who's set to stand trial as soon as the jury is impaneled. Due to weather situation, prospective jurors were sent home at 12 noon on Tuesday, told to report back today. Johnson charged with violation of her oath of office during the investigation of the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. Jury selection began Tuesday. Several prospective jurors already dismissed. Some have stated on their questionnaire that they believe it's a witch hunt against the former DA. Others stated on their questionnaire they've determined she's guilty before hearing any evidence in the case. Johnson's defense attorney Brian Steele referred to some of the answers on the questionnaire as explosive. Judge Turner overseeing the proceedings and trial They expect jury selection to take about a week and the trial to last 2.5 weeks. Again, she's being prosecuted by the Attorney General's Office of the state of Georgia. Once again, jury selection to continue today in Glenn County and into next week. Again, once the jury's impaneled, the trial will take place in the Glenn County Courthouse. We'll be back with a final news note after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final note in the news, the focus of hog hunters will be on Wayne County February 21st through the 23rd with the Wayne County Board of Tourism's 2025 Hog Jam. Statewide hunt will begin at 2 p.m. on that Friday, February 21st, and end on Sunday, February the 23rd at 12 noon. Registration for the hunt will close at 6 p.m. on Friday, February 21st at 6 p.m. with on-site registration available at Hunt Headquarters at the JC Fair Building. Online registration will be open through 4 p.m. Friday. Registration is $50 for bow or gun hunters, or hunters can pay $100 to hunt in both categories. Hunters 16 and under hunt free with a registered adult hunter. All hogs must be weighed into JC Fairgrounds in Jesup. Participants can hunt anywhere in the state of Georgia or any of the connecting states. They have legal permission to do so. Hunters must be in line at weigh-in by 12 noon, or they're disqualified. Participants are responsible for knowledge of the rules. This hunt includes a special category for wounded warriors to participate in this event. If you're interested in sponsoring a wounded warrior for the weekend, simply contact the Tourism Board office at 912-427-3233. Registration and rules are available online through active.com, or registration forms can be printed from the Tourism Board's website, www.waynetourism.com. And the Wayne County Tourism Board's Hog Jam is set for February 21st to the 23rd with headquarters again at the JC Fair Building. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.